is the Waffle Bros. I'm Corwin.
And I'm Uko.
And we are back with more Project Brutality, picking up where we left off in the Arrival WAD. And as I said last time, my WAD has arrived. My WAD is ready and gonna give some demon cheeks a spready. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Steve!
As previously noted, you'll cut yourself on them sprites.
But Steve is a mean, green, demon-killing machine. Don't you fucking, like, lift me down where I belong. Drop me down where I belong. It's lifting, but,
it's dropping it
downward. Downward lifting.
Well, that's why
you're
they
in
call
an elevator even when it's bringing you down. I mean,
you're in a lift if you're in a British elevator.
Exactly. I'm in a descender. yeah. I'm gonna call it a descender from now on.
I guess
when I'm in an elevator going down.
I think it's weird that an escalator. If you escalate on the escalator, I guess you can only de-escalate.
Yeah. Okay. I need you to de-escalate and go down to the food court.
I guess
or whatever.
ascend and descend are the opposites.
Yeah.
I don't know how. So you've come here for
ultra-violence.
nomenclature about elevators.
Yeah, and this is what you're getting instead. Dude, since I haven't been to an airport or a mall in so many years, escalators have basically left my life. That's just...
You're right.
We used to have a strong relationship. Occasionally, I'd be like, yeah, baby, let me ride you somewhere good. I'm going to ride you somewhere and eat
I'm gonna tell you
at the food court.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if we do have to go someplace with the escalator,
shit!
Okay.
Do you want to film a video of it?
No. What I was gonna say is what we got to do is not take the escalator under any circumstances, because you can go up the stairs or in the elevator without touching the handrails. If you go on the escalator without touching the handrails, that's asking for death, which means everyone touches them and you're gonna get the Rona for sure. People be touching them.
I guess you're not wrong about that.
And people be touching their faces and everything.
I'm vax boosted. I can touch some shit. It's cool.
Yeah, just don't touch your face afterward.
It's cool.
Don't lick the escalator rail.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't lick the third rail of the escalator. Okay.
Oh.
But that would mean you have to be straddling that motherfucker if escalators had a third rail. Don't straddle the escalator, because can you imagine how many diseases if you were straddling an escalator like that on the third rail? Everyone be. It's like all of our viewers' mamas, everybody been riding that. Yeah, I just, as the British might say, had a go at all of our viewers' mamas.
Are you insane?
Look, it was just a joke. Everybody got to tell the yo mama jokes. It's cool. But,
I guess we could go into the yo mama so fat turn the escalator into a
look
moving...
at Steven there ripping and tearing.
I
don't
my
even
God!
know how he got up there. Okay, he was flame dancing for a second. I'll let him do his own thing.
Dude, I just realized this game, it takes me back, every time to 1993.
Oh, yeah.
And so I remember...
You're saying Doom is a real time machine?
Well, the thing is, we talked about me drinking the Barks root beer in 93 and all that. Now, we were talking about the Yo Mama jokes. I knew someone, a kid in 1993.
Was he the best at Yo Mama jokes?
He had all kinds of Yo Mama jokes. I remember one time he told nonstop, no repeats, Yo Mama so fat jokes for 45 minutes. I am not kidding you. It was amazing. But he never had the one where it's, because what I was going to say was Yo Mama so fat she turned an escalator into a moving walkway.
Yo Mama so ugly.
Dumb.
I just show a picture of her instead of telling the jokes. You see that?
That's existential.
Yeah.
That's just mean.
Yeah.
Yo Mama jokes are not in fashion anymore.
No,
I wonder why.
I think they're always somewhat in fashion. Unlike their mamas, who are apparently never in fashion. See, telling these jokes don't work when it's your brother. You always got to find a third party. Yeah. Otherwise, you're saying bad things about your mama.
That's why you.
That's why I had to turn on the fans. That's why I had to turn on the fans. Oh, seriously, it's been so hot in Texas that you always got to be turning on the fans, though.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Is a science fact. Look, I'm sure that most of our fans have the hottest and most fuckable of mamas.
That's true.
That's just the other way of alienating them, is being like, I want to fuck your mama. That's the other way of alienating a person.
That our fans' mamas have OnlyFans.
Yeah. Look, I'm past 30 now, so I gotta be trying really hard to use the slang. So I'll say they mama got drip. I think that's fashionable clothing or something like that.
I don't know what it is, so I don't say it, honestly.
Yeah.
People saying they got that drip.
To me, it sounds like they got a venereal disease.
Yeah, that's
when I hear somebody saying somebody got that drip or
you
whatever.
You want to stay away. You don't go towards.
They got the VD. I'm sorry to hear about that.
You don't drink that milkshake.
I am sorry to hear about all that VD that you got up in there. But yes.
This is a
shit.
weird video.
Yeah.
Already.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the first weird video we've ever released. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're fucking saying? It's the first fucking
we tried.
I'm being zerged, my motherfuckers over here. I am clearly about to be zerged. I mean, they're teleporting in. I'm not really being zerged by it.
Well,
whatever.
Well, if the Zerg could teleport, they wouldn't need to have.
They wouldn't need to have their creep.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, you see, you might got the drip, but the Zerg, they got that creep.
Oh, the
That's
creep.
What was her name? The what's her name
from StarCraft?
Daphne. That's the one.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah. That was.
Oh, what was her name?
The StarCraft girl. Everybody always be wanting to hump.
StarCraft bitch. I don't.
She was the ghost thing.
Yeah, I just
then she got took over by the Zerg. Look, my brain. Kerrigan. That's the one.
That's the one.
Kerrigan.
Got that drip.
Kerrigan. I don't even know.
Yeah,
Look, the Zerg definitely got that drip. Okay. But the problem is, if you get near that drip, then they end up laying eggs in you. So you got to stay away. You got to stay far the fuck away from that Zerg drip.
Hey, so I'm
saying drip an awful lot.
The free association went from the Kerrigan thing and StarCraft to StarCraft Ghost to canceled games to Ubisoft. What the fuck?
Like cancel all their shit.
Stop smoking the crack.
It's like maybe I know that lots of people are like have for years been like, Ubisoft so formulaic, always making the same games over and over again.
But it's better to make them.
I understand like that might be hurtful if you're a game developer here and people hate on your shit like that. But what I would say is that given that so many people bought all their formulaic games, that means that like lots of people enjoyed them.
And it's better to make them than not make them, man. What the fuck?
I don't
Ubisoft?
disagree. Now what I want to do though is I want to get Crayon or whatever, or like Dolly or something like that, to do Nancy Kerrigan meets Kerrigan from StarCraft. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's what I want to do.
We'll do that and put it after the video.
Also, like, this is one of those things where people, like, and I definitely am not saying the past was better. Like, I am not in the past was better camp of people. But, like, back in the day, like, people concerned about getting canceled today, right? Back in the day, Nancy Kerrigan, she basically got canceled by society for being like, man, this is like Disney Parade is some bullshit under her breath. And then some jackass like captured that shit. And then people were like, I hate her now.
So somehow that was after the leg thing and all that?
Yeah. So it's
somehow you bring home a medal.
And like, I know we're like completely off topic, but this is like a very 1993 conversation here talking about Nancy Kerrigan.
Because like, how can you use up the sympathy that much?
I remember how like this is a situation where I was very fortunate to like grow up in a family where like I was always basically, no matter what I did, the family was like, we love you more than life itself. That's like the kind of environment Uko and I grew up in.
Supportive
as fuck. And so I'm not saying that Nancy Kerrigan didn't have a supportive family, but what I am saying is she probably spent her like most of her time working real hard to be a like super figure skater. And like, then when somebody come along and break the shit out of her legs, and then she was all like crying in an undignified way. People were
I'm
like,
sorry.
People were like, you're a horrifying bitch for crying about that.
Yeah, it's
and
like,
I'm like,
yes, I think
do
it
you
was
think
funny.
that she had? Okay, it was funny. Yes,
It's slapstick of the
It
most
was
real kind.
it was fun. Look it up if you want to laugh. Right? Okay, look up.
It's not funny at the time.
Yeah, it's
it
not
wasn't
funny if you're her or
Yeah.
at the time.
But now that we
or
know,
anything.
her leg is okay now. Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I'm sorry.
like, some people would be like, the way she cried about that wasn't dignified. I'm like, I don't give a shit, right?
And the
like,
reason why it's funny.
we've all been somewhat undignified at times. If you haven't, you're not human.
Yeah.
That's
the reason why it's funny is not because she was hurt. Okay. It's because
just
of
viscerally funny.
It's how real. It's like not ow or just crying. It's that moment. Why did someone beat my leg?
Yeah.
It's
then,
the truth of it. That's funny.
And then people were like, basically like, I think you faked this for attention or something
Which
like
is
that.
so insane.
And like that was like the implication at the time was like she faked it or something like that.
And then remember how, because the trial hadn't happened yet, freaking Tanya Harding was still there at the Olympics.
This is like the least topical conversation we've ever had.
It's from the 90s, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, remember when she was skating to the Jurassic Park theme and everybody was creeped out that she was there?
Yup.
It's super
Yep.
weird. Oh,
And-
okay, I'll take it back to 93 like directly. I knew someone in 93 who was a figure skater, and I knew that he wasn't going to make it when I found out that he smoked. And it's like, you can't be an athlete. You're 12 years old, motherfucker. You already smoking half a pack
Yeah.
a day. You
Yeah.
can't be a figure skater doing that. You're not going to land no quad flips, motherfucker.
I completely agree with that.
And like, I didn't go after school special on this mofo.
well,
I
it's
just
been
looked
enough
at him.
time that by now he could be smoking crack.
That's,
I'm just saying,
that's
it's been
true.
It's been enough years since then.
But I didn't get all, I didn't go nerd on him or whatever. I just looked at him in the face and be like, I'm not going to see him at the Olympics.
Yup.
We did not.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. But I mean, that was around the same time. I know this is like the other side of the Olympics, and I may have been like the sandwiched years of like 92 versus 94 or whatever, or something like that. But anyway, that was when like the Atlanta Olympics happened. And like some of you younger kids might not know about this, but there was like a bombing at the Atlanta Olympics,
And it was super
and this
weird.
dude named Richard Jewell, he like saved people's lives and everything by noticing it. And then like basically the media was like, this guy is too ugly to be a hero.
Yeah, he's suspicious. We think he
And like
planted
they
the
ruined
bomb.
his life, and he ended up like moving back in with his mother, where he died at an incredibly young age, sad, never getting married and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like,
yeah.
They
The
accused
world is a
him.
cruel fucking
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, they accused him of
We're turning
planting-
into a sadness podcast now.
Oh
Okay.
my, yeah. But like, think about the fact they accused him defamatorily, that might be a word, of planting the bomb himself so that he could be a hero.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
And
what?
You know,
what,
at
what?
some point that motherfucker was like, I should have let them motherfuckers bleed. You know, at some point he was like that. You know, they didn't. I'd be like, motherfucker, where's my Wheaties box? Where's my Wheaties box? Okay,
I thought you were saying,
end
"Where's
up-
my?" At first, I thought you were going to say, "Where's my weed?"
Where's
You know,
my weed?
you know,
Where's
he
my
want-
weed, motherfucker? Like,
What's- you know what's messed up though, is that you know that somebody, one of his boys at some point had been like, "You gotta shave this mustache, motherfucker. It
yeah,
makes you
yeah.
look like
it was the mustache that got him.
he had a terrible mustache."
Made him look like not just a bomber, but like a pedo bomber. Okay.
Oh my, that's worse than the Unabomber. Oh
Well,
my
the thing
god!
is, right, on the one hand, depending on how you read it, though, maybe he'd be the pedo bomber, where he bombs
Okay.
the pedos, at which point he would be a true hero. I don't know how this conversation got in it did.
This got weird.
This
quickly
conversation got weird.
and stayed
But, you know,
weird.
I'm going to be real. I kind of like this conversation anyway, despite how weird it got.
And I mean, I don't even think you ever knew that I knew a figure skater who smoked when he was 12.
I'm just somehow imagining this person.
He does a double toe loop.
I'm just somehow imagining this person wearing like a chain. I don't know why.
They issued us all wallet chains at the door to the school. Okay, like you gotta be real with that. Actually, they forbade wallet chains.
They did? They did? Now, I know, though, that at times when you were in high school, you carried a pocket watch. I guess it was like too thin of a chain for it to be forbidden.
I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, that someone did look up the shit in the rule book in front of me and was like grumbling they couldn't make me stop with it.
But yes, I'm going to choke someone to death with this itty-bitty chain here.
Yeah. Yes, I was that guy. I was the nerd that had a pocket watch.
Well...
Well, okay, to be fair, I am one of those people
Let's be honest. Our parents forced you to get a watch. Okay.
Yeah, I needed to have a watch.
Guess how often it prevented you from missing class?
Yeah, well, yeah. But also, I'm one of those people who, for some reason, if I wear an electronic watch, it will stop working on me. I don't get it. I don't think that's a scientific thing, but it must be because it happens.
Yep.
But nobody wears watches anymore because they have phones and they exist.
Pahones. It's pronounced Pahone. Thank you very much.
But, I remember, in fact, I remember at one point, there was this weird, it was the first time I'd heard the phrase tight to mean, you know.
Tight.
As in this is tight. I pulled out my pocket watch and some dude in my algebra class was like, "Yo, that's tight." He liked my watch, and I'm like, "That's a real word. It's slang.
I'm cool now. I have a tight watch."
Because I remember I had just seen. Remember that movie with Martin Lawrence where he went back in time?
Yes.
To the medieval times.
Yes.
And there was like a knight. It was like they taught the knight slang, and it's like the knight is like, "That's tight." And I had just seen that movie recently. And so, like, it's like,
wow, the fucking beginning of this level now. What the fuck? I have no... Okay, I killed 228 of the 347 motherfuckers, but now I am back to square uno over here. So, I don't know where I went wrong, bruh. I don't know where I went wrong.
So, like...
I was here just a minute ago, okay? I pressed this button... But I don't know what happened after I pressed that button.
So if you get hurt in the Star Wars universe, but then you go do a rap battle, do you have to snap back to reality? 8 miles
anti-gravity.
8 miles ago in a galaxy far away.
Yes.
Yes. 8 parsecs. This is dumb. I'm just saying words now.
Okay. I need somehow to get to this motherfucker. That's clearly my next objective here. So I'm going to try just jumping down inside of the Secret of the Ooze over here. Okay. Okay, there's definitely is this Hurdy water? Okay, it's not Hurdy blood. So we're all good. It's neither Hurdy blood nor melty blood.
It's just
squishy, blood.
Squishy wet carpet.
Booty blood. Got that. Oh, I don't know why I'm singing that, okay?
Oh,
I don't know why I'm singing about how they got that booty blood. That's when you got that drip.
That's the drip, yeah.
Yep. I want to get all the stuff from in here, and I keep accidentally jumping into teleporters before I'm ready. Yep, that's the butt blood drip, the BBD.
Oh, no.
Why did I do this to everyone? Okay,
that's not right at all.
No, you don't say that's not right at all. What the fuck? Why didn't you stop me, bro? Why didn't you fucking stop me?
The blood drip. I don't know why I went Irish with
blood drip island man. That's
he does thirst for blood.
He does thirst for butt blood. Oh, the muddiest of butts.
What were we talking about?
Steve!
I mean, we were talking about the 90s.
Yeah, we were talking about the 90s, and you were running in the 90s, I guess.
Not often.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not a fan of fast ambulation.
I have flat feet. I almost said fat feet.
I got fat feet.
It's a
with
real
a
condition.
PHAT, fat feet.
I had flat feet and probably undiagnosed asthma. And I remember when I was in middle school, they used to make me run, and I hated it more than anything.
Were you able to climb the rope?
No, I could never climb the rope. I got halfway up the rope. The rope I didn't mind because it didn't hurt that bad. Like, the running hurt. They used to make us run this thing called the loop, where you go around the school and then up to the one street next to the school in a loop. And like,
the teacher would be like, if you don't run it fast enough, you're not a real man.
We may have discussed this before. I can't remember. But the thing that grosses me out is that surely the fact that I was making this sound should have been a clue.
A clue to somebody about something.
I had freaking asthma. But no one had the internet to diagnose stuff back then, which would, of course, tell you have bone cancer instead. But instead of telling me, son, go to your parents and tell them to take you to the doctor because you freaking have asthma, but in my capacity as the assistant gym teacher, I can't actually diagnose you.
I can't give you an inhaler.
But instead,
they'll send me to prison for that.
Instead, when I was sitting on the curb outside the school making that sound that I won't make again,
like, what are you, a pussy?
Instead, he made me and the other slow kids get up and run half of the loop again to punish us for doing it slowly.
Wow, that's fucked up. Oh, I was just missing it right there. It was like the easiest thing in the freaking universe. And everybody's like, but Corwin, why is your brain so smooth? And I'm like, I can't do anything about my smooth brain. When you got smoothest brainest, that's just like
the koala brain.
Yup, smoothest brainest. Did I don't think you can just get away with being a spider, bitch. You think you can just get away with being a motherfucking spider?
Oh, dude, wait a minute.
What?
There need to be smooth brain spiders in Doom.
Oh, the koala spider?
Yeah. Oh, all you do.
You've mentioned to the people about koalas having smooth brains, right?
Maybe, in case I haven't, there's been a picture going around that purports to be a picture of a koala brain, okay? And its brain is smooth, like an uncooked chicken breast.
Yeah.
No wrinkles.
It looks like you could saute that shit up, like, real fucking good.
And that's why those bitches can't recognize even the leaves they eat off the eucalyptus tree.
Yep.
If you put them on a plate, they will die.
Okay, now we're cooking with
cooking with Steve's
murder might. Yes,
Multi-Steve.
If I oh no, why did I teleport back this place? Okay, I don't think I wanted to be here, but we are multi-Steving. Yes. Somehow I ended up just teleporting right on top of these nuts.
Did
That's
Steve
what I
do it with the power of teleportation?
Clearly. Also, yeah, why does Steve... Oh, we talked about this, though. The reason why Steve can teleport and we can't is he at least partially demonated. Okay, he's got partially demonated oils in his body.
Flowing through his rump.
Yep. Partially hydrogenated.
Demon
which is
oils.
somehow... I guess is it worse than fully hydrogenated, or would fully hydrogenated be even worse?
I think if it's fully there are maximally hydrogenated whatever
oils.
Yeah, and they're the worst. They'll kill you.
Yeah, I was never sure. So you want dehydrogenated oils? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think
sounds like it'd be like.
I think
stiff.
you want
stiff. You don't want stiff oils.
No, ironically, the liquidier the oil, like olive oil. At room temperature, that's the ones that aren't hydrogenated.
Okay.
The shortenings, the waxy fats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're the delicious
Chef
ones.
Uko over here is delivering the science facts.
The thing is, sadly, the rule of thumb is if it's delicious and makes life worth living, it will kill you.
Someone out there is going to be like, but I love the taste of kale.
Here's the thing. If you deep fry the kale in delicious batter, then I might eat it.
Is a green
I'm sorry.
fail. I think kale is a green fail.
Kale is a scam. Okay, I'll eat veggies all day, but kale is grass.
Look,
Okay?
all I know is if I get like time travel back to like 15 years, I'm gonna investinize in like
Some kale futures.
I'm gonna investinize in Amazon, Apple,
Buttcoin.
SpaceX, Buttcoin, and kale. Kale futures are gonna like they're where it's at if you live 15 years ago.
Yeah, go back in time, my little ass, talking to figure skaters and being an idiot and drinking Barks root beer and whatever. Just some like future hobo looking Uko flies out of a time machine. You have to invest in Bitcoin and Amazon.
Yup. Oh, am I supposed to run across this?
Yeah, you really would sound completely. Oh God.
For a second, I thought I was just inside Steve, but I think it was like a anti-fire suit is what I was inside of.
The best part is
son. Nah. You ain't gonna be setting my asshole on fire.
Dude,
I ain't about that life.
The one company that wouldn't sound like a crack fever dream that you would be correct to tell your past self to invest in would be what? Apple. They would recognize it. The one that.
But like, if you go back like 20 years, people are gonna be like, Apple, why don't you just burn your money?
Exactly. It's like he said a bunch of nonsense words, Google this and Bitcoin that and fungible that, but then he said also invest in Apple.
Also buy those monkeys when they're cheap. Buy those monkeys when they're cheap.
The apes have a yacht club.
The Bored Ape Sex Club. Buy in hard. Don't do that now, though.
No,
okay,
don't.
You missed the Okay, look, I'm saying this in the.
Dude, I saw.
You're not allowed to sue me for saying this.
You ready for the actual? You ready for the actual outrage that I saw earlier? You want to hear messed up? Somebody on the GameStop NFT fucking platform.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the 9/11
yes.
victim falling thing? Yeah.
Someone made a freaking NFT of that one dude falling out of the World Trade Center.
Yeah. That's
someone quote owns that picture.
Not nice. Okay. Not nice.
If you're listening
at all.
If you're listening, I hate you. And literally everything you stand for. Print out the NFT and cram it into your nose.
These fucking guys. That guy was going hard. You saw him. He was going hard. And the Steves are also going hard, though.
No one goes harder than Steve.
They go hard because they are much like Anton Hudobin. They are not going home. That's a very local reference. So
yeah, have fun with that.
Yeah, have fun with that. I'm not explaining it.
You won't be able to spell his name.
I'm not explaining it because it doesn't matter. I am lost looking for this. I'm lost looking for this blue door that I found 700 times earlier, and
when you didn't have the key. Yeah,
when I didn't have the key.
That's how that works.
Yeah. Okay, I see where it is. I think. You bitch. There it is. It's in.
I was gonna say
before this place
about the brains. That all you'd have to do is put the smooth brush to make a smooth brain.
Yup. Indeed. Anyway, we're going to be stopping here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that schmexit thumbs up button. Make sure you, we have 4 Steves.
The quad Steve.
These Steves, they will do the jobs. Okay. They will do the job. I don't want to do Steve Jobs, though. That's just, I don't want that. Anyway, we're going to stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that schmexit thumbs up button. Make sure you ring the bell to keep getting notified of delicious waffle content. Waffle Bros signing out.